What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are cleaning. We are cleaning out our makeup. I am getting rid of old makeup that has expired, that I don't use anymore. If it's something that's newer and still has life to it, I will definitely give it to someone. But I just want to purge a bunch of stuff. I did something I didn't think I would do. I took TikTok off my phone, so now I have like unlimited memory to just make videos as long as I want. That app took up like 75 gigs of memory on my phone, and I'm just like, I don't need that. I don't like, there's cute videos on there that I have of like my kids and family and stuff like that, but I can just go on and check it out from time to time, and I can just make memories on my phone now and keep those videos because that is just crazy. Anywho, so we're gonna clean out makeup. So if you guys are interested in doing a little bit of a makeup decluttering, then just keep watching. For the most part, a lot of this stuff is just expired makeup, and I'll kind of just go through it just for the satisfaction of checking out the makeup and throwing it out and all that. Yeah, so most of it's expired. All right, first I'm just gonna say this because I have it in my hand. My Annabelle eyebrow pencil in the shade Taupe. I loved this as my lip liner. I don't need it anymore because I have the one Legendary from Essence, which I love and only need to use. Let's start off with some foundations. I am gonna get rid of my Halo Glow e.l.f. liquid filter. This is getting old. It's separating. I find it really oily and like it seeps through the top of the packaging, and I love the one from Rimmel, so we got that now. Oh, I'm not getting rid of that. My Bounce. I love that foundation if I need a little bit of extra coverage. All right, also just getting oily and separating is the Milani Glow. I love the smell of this, has the coconut smell to it, but again, using the Rimmel, I get that hydration, glowy, flawless filter vibe going on. I'm going to get rid of this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation stick. It's too heavy. I am not using it, as well as the True Skin, the Catrice Hydrating Foundation. This is very full coverage. I can see like it looks liquidy and watery up here, so that is old. It needs to go now. What else? Oh, my Image foundation. This was really pretty for its time. Eye Conceal Flawless Foundation. Had an SPF of 30 in it, and I would use it from time to time, but it wasn't something I was always reaching for. The bronzers. Let's see how many I have here. I think I just have these two. I only have these two. The matte bronzer from NYX and the Milani bronzer. I love the smell. It's got that coconutty smell like the Glow. These are just old. I swatched them with my hand and it's like it doesn't pick up any. Some concealers here to go. My Wet n Wild Photo Focus concealer. It's just getting older and just not what I am reaching for at all. Born to Glow is quite old in the collection. Really radiant, but not something I'm reaching for. The Incognito Wet n Wild. Again, once my products start to kind of get that like greasiness at the top, I just don't reach for them anymore. The Kosas. This was like dried up and done. I would definitely repurchase that. I like that concealer. And then the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This one was kind of a little bit off in shade. I think I like a more warm concealer, and I was getting things that were more of a neutral cool, but I think I like a warmer concealer and something with a little bit more pigment, not so light and bright. So those are the 5 that I'm gonna get of. I may find more in here. Right, let's do some blushes. Now, I was so in love with these. I didn't feel like they got a lot of love. Like, I feel like a lot of people didn't really like them. They didn't think they were pigmented enough. I I liked them, but these are all older and they're just kind of feeling dried out. And those are the Cheekies from Maybelline. I really liked these. I thought for the cost, I thought they were awesome. I found another bronzer, this one from Milani, the Liquid Contour Conceal and Perfect. I'm almost done this one, and I find compared to my other liquid bronzers, this one dries out a little bit as I'm trying to blend it out. The e.l.f. one is much nicer. Okay, we were on blushes. So I have this one from Essence that I only used a handful of times. I swatched it and it just wasn't picking up. Well, now it is, probably because I swatched it a few times, but wasn't picking up that much pigment and just not one that I'm reaching for and is older. Also, the Alma Healthy Hue So Peachy. This one from the beginning, I feel like didn't pick up a lot of pigment. And I don't know, I didn't really love it. The What a Brat, this is kind of sad to get rid of. The Fenty highlighter, Kilowatt highlighters. These are so pigmented and so glittery, and you just see the glitter everywhere. I just think that this icy pink frosted color is not something I reach for at all, or if ever. And it's old. It's quite old, that one. I have this trio of Anastasia blushes that I did get from Winners, so I got them on a good price, $17 for the three of them. They have like a peach, a pink, and more of a dusty rose color inside. And this is just getting old. I'm sure it was already old once it was at Winners, and just not a palette that I found. Another bronzer, the Hoola Benefits bronzer. This one, oh, what a cult classic favorite. This is my original one from probably, God only knows how long, probably 10 years. That is quite cool. Look at that bronze color. Quite a cool bronze color, but it's just getting that makeup-y smell. It's done. It's time. If I need more Hoola, it is definitely not out of stock. I have this e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation, much too warm and older, and I don't reach for it at all, as well as the CoverGirl Clean and Fresh. This one's just seen better days, and I'm not, just with foundations now, especially the trend in the last couple years is like a tinted moisturizer. Like, it's just not, we're not putting a lot on our face, which is great. Oh, another blush is the Rare Beauty blush. This one is getting older. So bright, so pigmented, in the shade Lucky, the shade I wanted. And sorry, I have a little bit of a cold right now. The shade that I wanted then was all sold out, and that's just too much. This is too much for moi, so it is time for this to go. My lip stuff is kind of just seen better days, and yeah, just getting to the phase where I don't want it anymore. Let's see how much lip stuff I have in here. Okay, my Prideful, I really liked this color. It's just sticky, gooey. I don't know how much I love a lip gloss. All I do is use lip liner and a little bit of Vaseline. I don't like too much on my lips day to day, so I have to find like a nice kind of in between lip gloss, lipstick, light pigmented something rather. That's what I need to find. These lip liners, I'm getting rid of my lip liner from my KKW Beauty. I hate sharpening these. I like the just regular ones. The plastic, it just never works out for me. This one is just empty. It's my Wet n Wild gel lip liner. Love this. This is in Bare Comment. I used it all the time. I would repurchase that for sure. This shade from Milani wasn't really the shade I hoped it would be. Sometimes in the container they look a lot more nude, and then you put them on and it's like, oh, that's really pink. So we're done with that. We're done with Berry Cherry. I kept a couple red lipsticks. I do have my one from Merit Beauty that I like. This one's just older, so Berry Cherry by Maybelline is going to hit the road. The Shine, the Glass Pink. I loved the glossiness and the hydration that you got from these without being overly pigmented. This is just not a shade that I reach for at all. Again, probably the shade I wanted was gone, but I really wanted to try those out. I have this one from Essence. Again, just not a shade that it just didn't look like that on my lips like it did in the packaging. So that one is done. This one is so old and I just didn't want to get rid of it. And it's Sandy Beach by Mud. It's like, oh, this looks gross. But this was like the nudes that we wore. This is the nudes that us millennials, I guess we are, Gen X millennials, wore with our brown lip liner. But that's kind of more of what I would want in a nude than super pigmented. Anyways, I don't know if I'd really want that now, but I wore that a lot. Eye stuff is self-explanatory. Getting old. This magnetic, they're real magnetic benefit. That was fun to try. I don't know how awesome it was. Felt like it did like a good lengthening, but probably pretty gimmicky. This one from Essence Lash Princess liner. I love that it's like short and stubby, so it gives you more control and precision. It just didn't come out of the excuse me, out of the liner as well as it could. On my hand it does. It's not giving much pigment, but on the eye it did not. This never worked really good from the beginning. The Hard Candy eyebrow pencil. It's like a felt tip and had like zero pigment and just didn't work very good from the beginning. Saying goodbye to the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil 18-hour waterproof blue eyeliner. It had like sparkles in it. Didn't go on that smooth on the eye. I don't know why on your hand it goes on so nicely. Dry and it kind of hurt, but anyways, L'Oreal Voluminous Purple Mascara. You are old and you didn't get as much use as I thought I might. The Ardell Professional Eyebrow Palette. This one I used a lot back in the day. It's just old. It's taking up space. Has that makeup-y smell. It's gotta go. My Catrice Shake Fix Glow Spray. Just getting old. Getting real old. Sad to see Catrice not at the drugstore anymore. I really liked it, but getting rid of a lot of products from it. Sculpt Squad. Powder bronzers. Not so much, or powdered contour, not so much anymore. The liquid just works a lot better and just blends in a lot nicer on the skin, as well as this eyeshadow palette. I have Instabay. It's just not there anymore. We're just not using it. I have the Summer in Saint-Tropez. I don't know if I will get rid of this. I want to, just so I can get a nice like palette from Sephora with some colors and just have that as my color palette instead of buying a bunch of little palettes with color in them, because I don't use color often. So why not get something nice that'll last for a little while longer and just have probably better pigment and quality eyeshadow if I want to use color. I'm gonna get rid of the Ice Ice Baby from Essence. These blues never really blended out as nicely as the other palettes from Essence. I'm going to get rid of this Prime Like a Boss eyeshadow base. I don't reach for it. It's drying out, and I prefer just to use some foundation or concealer on my lids. This was another lip. Hydrating Core Lip Shine from e.l.f. in the shade Cheery. So it's more like an orangey color. Just getting old. These glossy lip stuff goes pretty quickly. I'm getting rid of my brow set from e.l.f. Do not reach for that. This is older, High Glass Illuminating Powder. It's really goldy, pretty, but it's older and doesn't swatch like it used to. I'm gonna get rid of this Huda Beauty Nude Medium eyeshadow palette. That's pink. I don't know. Most of these colors are pink. They didn't really have as much pigment as they could. It's not so nude. I wanted this to be more nude. I love the packaging, but that's really old too. I'm getting rid of both of these palettes with their frosty colors. I don't reach for them ever. And yeah, it's time for them to go. As well as my Prideful. I don't use this a whole heck of a lot, and they're just not colors that I reach for. Like I said, I want to find a nice colorful palette from Sephora that I will use when I want to do colored looks. I Met Someone Wet n Wild Blush Lighter. It was okay. As well as the Wet n Wild 5-in-1 Prime, Essence Prime and Finishing Powders. Smooths, conditions, refines, pores, balances, pre and post makeup. One more thing to put on your face. One last thing to put on your face. The last two, Allure hand cream. This is old now and it can go. It was nice. It's really nice if you need a hand cream. As well as these were fun to try out, and I will never wear them. Lash set. What was it from? False Scara. All right. Nice to get rid of some stuff. I still have a lot of makeup looking down at the stuff I did keep, but let's bring some new fresh things into the collection to try out together. And if we want to do that, we've got to get rid of the old. So if you have anything to purge right now, get that done. Get it out of your drawers, get it out of your makeup collection so that we can find fresh products to try out. There's always new stuff coming out with makeup. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys again soon.